but why are we using that as a defense mechanism if he mentally checked out? You do realize in football, you have to be mentally ready. That's another thing. Mental is a big thing.
We can admit as Liverpool fans, that Mo is a GOAT for more reasons than just his ability. Yes. And consistency is 1000% one of them. We used to have this conversation when we had both Mane and Salah. I don't know if anybody disagrees with me on this. Mane's a better player. He's a better footballer than Salah. But Salah's still here 2-3 years later, still doing it. Like Mo's greatest skill is consistency.
I think Mane was more likable than Salah. That's my hot take. I think
Mane was just a better footballer than Salah.
I disagree.
I disagree with that as well, Drew.
That's fair. That's fair. I just think he was ambidextrous. He was better in the air.
I think Mane's peak. Was right there, if not a little bit better than Salah. Mane's absolute peak. But on a regular basis, I think Mane was more likable.
But this is the point I'm making, once, is that your peak is part of your consistency. And that's why Mo is a GOAT, because his peak has lasted for so long. That's the point I'm making. Like, you could technically still say Mo's in his peak. He's getting better numbers now than he's ever got. Like, his consistency is ridiculous. It only competes. The only people competing with him are the two players better than him, Ronaldo and Messi. Nobody else has had 8 years of this level of consistency. Nobody. No one. Mo is an alien when it comes to consistency.
Wait, Callum, do you think Mane is better than Salah?
No.
Why is that? I just want to know what your reasoning. I don't know if it's the same as mine, but go on.
I think Mane was phenomenal. I just think I think there's a narrative around Salah that he's selfish and that he's not selfless for the team, and I disagree with that.
Like the likable thing. I think revisionism is the thing with Mane, where when Mane stunk up the gaff, it was a lot worse than Salah.
Well, it's not even that. I think everyone sits there and goes, "Oh, Salah was selfish, this, that, and the other." Mane had a lot of selfish moments as well that I think gets swept under the rug. Not just that, Salah created a lot for Mane.
Bro, Mane's most
but that's not a reflection of who's the better player. If we're talking about better player, I'm just talking about overall ability. Mane was better in the air. Mane was ambidextrous. Mane was more of an X factor player. Like, I just think Mane was just
an X factor. But Salah's taken on 4 or 5 matches. Salah's got.
No. I'm not saying Salah can't do it.
I'm not saying Salah can't against Man City. Mane doesn't score a goal.
He doesn't score the Salah's goal against Tottenham.
And Salah can't score the goal Mane scored past Bayern Munich. We can do it both ways. Like, we can do it both ways. Come on, man.
So then, if that's the case, then what makes you put Mane ahead of Salah? If you said they can,
Salah can't score the goal Mane scored against Man City, edge of the box, weak foot. There's loads of examples we can do where we can say you can't do this.
I've seen Salah score from the edge of the box.
I can just say Mane can't score the goal where Salah scored from the byline. Remember when Salah scored from the byline with his right foot? Mane can't do that.
Of course, Mane could do that.
No, but he's never done it before.
But that doesn't mean he can't.
You said Salah can't score the Bayern Munich goal.
I'm telling you, look now, Salah cannot put the ball top corner, edge of the box, right foot. I'll put my house on that.
I've seen him put it top corner. I've seen him put it top corner with his right foot.
You think Salah could stop the ball dead, no backlift, pack it in the top corner of his right foot? What are we talking about? Sometimes Salah uses his left foot and can't even pack it with no backlift. You lot said he could do his right.
This is your Mane bias coming into it.
No, it's not.
That's one goal that you've given. I don't see many
He's not being biased. He's just giving you his faculty. I believe when they're both 10 out of 10, Mane is a stronger footballer. That's just my belief. Now, we can have a disagreement. It's not a problem.
Based on
don't tell a man that he's being biased, though.
Why do you say that? That's like I say. What makes you say that?
I think he's got more variation in terms of the type of goal that he's going to score. Whereas Salah, hold on. Whereas Salah
scored every goal you can think of, bro.
Hold on a minute. I'm not saying that. Yeah, because what you're running to is, he scored that goal. I'm just saying that for me, the natural footballer, I think, is what Mane done at Southampton against us, bro. Showed me. Do you remember when he scored a hat-trick?
Yes.
Yeah. But we had Saka and them, man. I don't understand. Wait. Yeah.
My point is that in a team that wasn't as strong, he still was the man. Yeah. He still was the man. He's
Salah at Roma.
Yeah, Salah at Fiorentina.
Roma weren't a weak team.
Fiorentina.
Then what about
you know what you're not doing? You're not doing the thing where you're acting like man's putting Salah down. No one's putting Salah down.
Just reminding you.
You're saying both sides of the argument.
No, I am. I'm saying that I don't think
Fiorentina though.
Me personally, the only thing Salah has over Mane is passing, but I think Mane has more things over Salah.
Salah's a better finisher.
Yeah. Salah's a better finisher than Mane.
No, he's not. No, I don't think that's. I don't think that's.
Why do man just forget games? Mane has clangers.
This is what I'm saying. Like
everybody has those moments.
Mane is not clinical either. Mane is neat. You know, neither of them are clinical, right?
Facts.
Both of them have a lot of chances and score.
Okay. Yeah, all right. But I look at goals like the Bayern Munich goal. I look at goals like the opening goal he ever scored for Liverpool against Arsenal, and I'm like, Salah ain't scoring that if you make the equivalent.
But you can do the same thing with Salah, though.
DIFTY, but every tip there's a tap. Yes, he doesn't score the goal that he would never score that goal that against Neuer. But Salah on the half volley outside of the foot, Trivela assist for Mane. Mane would never do that in his flipping life.
Never. But that's what I just said. I said Salah has passing over him.
Never in his life.
No, Salah has passing over him. I get where you're coming from.
Like,
but
even the footwork.
By the way, Matt, can I just finish one, Matt? Sorry, but because I know you want to say something, bro. Like, I don't want. We can go goal for goal forever. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there were 4 nominees, 4 Ballon d'Or nominees. Salah twisted them all up and put a post in him with his right foot.
That's what I was gonna say. The Man City one. Mane ain't scoring a goal like that. They're different. They both have strengths and weaknesses.
Top 10. I'm talking about
Mane carried his team to their first ever African Cup of Nations. Like we can do all of that.
Senegal was stronger than Egypt. What we doing here?
Nah.
Is that what we're gonna do? Because of that?
Do you actually know that when you go back and watch that tournament, it was pretty much Mane why they won that tournament? I'm not saying they weren't a better team.
Mendy at the time were brilliant. Koulibaly and all these. Come on, man.
No.
Mane still carried them.
Name me. Wait, guys. Jiff, name me another Egyptian player that played alongside Mohamed Salah in Egypt.
Trezeguet.
Oh, give me a rest, man.
Excuse me, what? Sorry? Trezeguet.
That's
the name you're giving me.
This is what I was going to say. Look, let's because we're not going to agree. I'm just saying, at their peak, Mane was a better footballer for me. He had more to his game. And like I said, I think there's goals that he scored that Salah can't. I think there's very few goals that Salah scored.
I just think they were equal.
That works both ways, though. That works both ways in terms of one can score goals that the others can't.
Yeah, I think they were equals. It just depends on who you prefer. But for me personally, I think if you're looking at like a more complete footballer, I think Salah. I would say Salah was a bit more well-rounded.
How can Salah be more complete when Mane's...
Let me land.
When Mane in the air was 10 times better than Salah, and he was more ambidextrous.
But that's the one. Feet. That's the one standard.
They are two major factors to being a better
footballer. Bro, Mane never... It's going to sound weird, yeah? Mane at Liverpool was absolutely sensational. But when he left Liverpool, he didn't even really evolve. In fact,
but that's the whole point.
Bro, Salah evolved. Salah evolved.
That is the point I'm making. The consistency of Salah.
No. Salah just evolved to another level.
No, Mane just got a fucked injury.
Mane went to Bayern. I'll be real. I love Mane, but Mane stunk up the joint at Bayern Munich. Then got shipped to Saudi.
Mane was crap for the last year at Liverpool. Mane was crap for the last year at Liverpool. Why are we acting like Luis Diaz?
He should have won Ballon d'Or in his last year at Liverpool. What are you talking about?
He shouldn't have won Ballon d'Or. He shouldn't have won Ballon d'Or.
He wasn't stinking up the gap.
No, Monch. He wasn't.
He had to move centrally. No. He had a good season centrally, but we couldn't play him.
He went central when Diaz was signed. He wasn't
6 months when Diaz came in.
Exactly. The year before the last 6 months,
2 years,
it wasn't great.
At the left wing, Mane was done in his last 2 seasons for Liverpool. He got moved. His last 6 months was brilliant as a central player, but he wasn't good enough to play left wing where Luis Diaz came in and moved him.
No, you have to remember, Luis Diaz was an emergency buy. They didn't even plan to buy him.
It doesn't matter. Luis Diaz was better than Mane left wing when he came in.
And I'll tell you the reason why. Because for the entirety of their Liverpool careers, Mane ran 3 times more than Salah, so his legs were gone.
That's such a lie.
Oh my gosh.
What?
3 times more. Come on.
The whole system. No.
Now you have to like when the sub was like running thing. Now
the entire system.
3 times more.
Klopp
Someone
even,
is telling
Klopp
us wait
even
there for
told
the
us
ball to
this.
come
Our entire system was based lopsided, which was based around Salah being more advanced and Mane being more defensive.
No, it wasn't. Our system was based around Bobby Firmino. That's who the system was.
No,
based
I'm
around.
talking about the lopsidedness of the wings. This side defended, this side attacked.
Because one was more clinical than the other.
No. Forget it.
So of course you're gonna leave the
Can I
more
say
clinical
something?
one.
All jokes aside, someone sent me the Pep Linders book,
It's fine.
and I read the first 2 chapters, and no word of a lie. This is no joke, by the way. In the book, he actually speaks about obviously like how they utilize whichever player, and he actually said the team was based to like just utilize the speed of Mane and Salah. So like literally, like all the team would do will get the ball as quick as possible to them to isolate them in one-on-one situations.
Yeah, I know.
He never, like in that book, he never said like, it was like, you know, Mo was like the finisher of the move, for example, or Mane was there to get us from A to B.
I watched Klopp talk about it.
Oh my gosh. All right, cool.
And I've got eyes. Mane was a better presser. Mane started the press. Mane defended constantly all the time. How are you not going to tell me Salah ran as much as Mane? No,
you said he ran 3 times more than Salah.
Twice as much. Then.
That's why
he never ran twice as much.
And listen, this is a horrible thing to say. When Mane got COVID, he was never the same.
You don't act like you don't remember, man. It's fine.
No, I do remember.
I think it.
No, I remember.
I'll be real. Do you know what, man?
Your love for Mane
I'll be real. How about this? Man, I'm not gonna like this. Man, I'm not gonna like this. I always put it down to the margins were so fine between them because they were both so good.
100.
But for one example, as I said, this is another example as why when people argue with Salah, everyone has to use the peak argument. The best version of Mane, the best version of Hazard, the best version of Alexis Sanchez. People don't use the peak argument with Salah because you don't need to. And also when you take hold on. When you take Firmino. So remember, Cal, you might remember this. Obviously, I know you remember everything about Liverpool.
I gotta go in a second. Yeah.
We're gonna end it in a second anyway. When Firmino started becoming more injury prone, and he wasn't playing as many games up top in his last 2 years for Liverpool, for me, Salah stayed more consistent than Mane did. Mane died out at left wing without Firmino, and Salah was able to continue without Firmino. So I think that also is a thing to talk about when it comes to overall football and being able to move through different changes in the system. Mane wasn't able to thrive in as many, in that everyone says, yeah, Mane and AFCON was better than Salah. He's able to thrive outside the system. But factually, Mane has suffered outside of Roberto Firmino more than Salah has.
I feel like
no, that
is factual, bro.
Because every time Bobby and Salah were missing, Mane carried the team, so that's not true.
No, because he was better than every other forward. I'm saying when Salah was around
to do it, bro.
He just stepped up.
Every time they were missing,
and Salah didn't step up when Mane wasn't there. That's what I'm saying. The point I'm making.
No one said that. You just said he can't thrive without them, and I just proved that's not true.
He never said that, bro. He never said that.
Hold on. Wait. No, we're gonna do factual now. Yeah, we're gonna do factual. So 17-18 season, kilometers run in the Premier League. Mo Salah 328 kilometers. Sadio Mane 252. That's one season.
How many games were played in that?
Brother, you just said he ran 3 times as much. We're gonna cook now.
That man said you said he just ran 3 times as much.
So that's 17-18. Salah ran more, yeah?
Crazy. I don't think you can find these stats.
All right. Second season. So 18-19.
Where are you getting these stats from, by the way?
The PremierLeague.com. 18-19. Distance run in kilometers. Sadio Mane 364. Mo Salah 360. 4 kilometers different over the course of the season. Let me cook again. So at the moment, Salah still run more than Sadio Mane in their same time.
By the way, Cal, is that post-shoulder injury as well?
That is post-shoulder injury as well.
You know, Salah reduced his running after the shoulder injury.
Not that much. Let's not do that. Mane had an MCL. Let's not do that. But go on, continue.
it doesn't have it for 1920 for some strange reason. Let me go.
COVID. Yeah, COVID.
No, COVID's that's I'm not gonna lie, Mane.
Oh yeah, but then going into COVID, Mane's stats are just redundant after that. So I guess the argument's done already. Then I guess no.
They were both at Liverpool for 6 years together, right? We've only done 2. And you know, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I still know that when I was watching football, Mane looked like he was doing way more harder running than Salah. I've
Just
got
'cause
eyes.
someone
now
looks
watching
busier.
Liverpool.
Just because someone looks busier doesn't always mean they are busier.
No, but kind of.
I don't like you for that. 'Cause I've used the argument
kind of does.
Man saying a word settings.
If you just your quote was Sadio Mane
That's nasty work.
3 times as much as Salah. I brought up statistics.
But you brought up 2 seasons. But fair enough. Even if in those 2 seasons, that's true. I still know that what you're saying can still be right and wrong. When you're watching a game, you can be running with more intensity. You can be running with a lot less different types of effort. Like I could be running and I'm just running, or somebody could be running, they're running with effort. Salah did not defend, didn't track back, and didn't press anywhere near as intense as Mane did. So even if I'm wrong in terms of numbers, I'll hold it. I'm not one of them people who's going to be wrong and strong. But if anybody can sit here and tell me that Salah was better at pressing and did more running and more tracking back than Salah, then that's a lie. Mane started all the presses, pressed with more intensity, and ran back way more than Salah did.
Presses. Firmino was the trigger. Come on, what are we doing here?
But Mane was just as much of a trigger as Bobby was.
But you keep on saying statements that aren't true, bro.
And Bobby ran more than Mane, so I can accept that. Bobby ran more than anyone in our team.
Good, but you
so
keep
I can
on saying
accept that.
statements.
But we're talking about Salah and Mane, though.
Do you have facts to back this up?
I watched the football match.
But you watched Salah and Mane and said that one ran 3 times as more than the other.
I said, all right, I'll exaggerate, say 3 times as much.
You're saying stuff. Do you have the facts to back it up, bro?
When I watched the games, Mane's intensity, Mane's effort was more than Salah's. If you want to disagree with me, then that's fine. Based on me watching the game, how do you know whether someone's making more effort, Cal? How do we know that Trent never made effort against Man United? Because we watched it.
So when did we ever see Salah just walking around?
I never said he was walking, but he never ran with intensity the way Mane did.
Using Trent as an example is redundant because Trent was walking around and acting like a diva. When have we ever seen Salah do that?
It's obvious when you watch the intensity.
Just because he tracks back more, just because he tracks back more doesn't mean his intensity is less or more than Salah's.
Of course, because you can see it.
Because Salah going forward could be driving more intensely by actually running at players, by doing things going forward.
But Mane did all that as well.
So clearly he's not doing it as much as Salah though. So
you know, you only put it out 2 seasons out of the 6 they played together.
Do you really want me to do the rest of the seasons then?
Bro, you might as well if you're going to go all the way. But at the end of the day, everybody has their opinion. It's fine. I think Mane was a better player. If you don't think Salah's a better player, that's fine. That's the whole point of football, right? Opinions. That's it.
Yeah, but if you're going to use opinions, bring stats and facts to it as well. Because
there's no stat to show me the intensity with which they play that.
There are stats to show running distances. There's stats to show running distances.
How we could run the same distance.
There's stats to show chances created, passes made, and all these things. There's stats to back a lot of these things up. So when we're saying he's not a complete footballer or as complete as Mane, but he's got more assists, he's got more goals, more chances created, as many passes, and all these other metrics, then it's not a fair reflection on what you're saying because you're using your eye test, which is always subjective, as opposed to adding context, which are statistics and factual information. So if you're not combining
that means Salah is better than Henry then.
Say that again.
That means Salah is better than Henry then, because by every metric you just mentioned, he's better than Henry. When we do all of the things you said, he comes out on top.
Brother, they played in 2 different teams, in 2 different systems, in 2 different eras.
What's that got to do with it?
Everything. It's got everything to do with it.
You just said every metric you brought to the
one's a striker, one's a striker, and one's a right winger in a front 3. Come on, man. Everything.
You just said on every factual
we are
metric.
Comparing 2 players in the exact same team, at the same time, in the same era, under the same management, under the same system.
No, because if one plays left and one plays right, you play different ways in each way. We had a different system that played on the right and a different system on the left, Cal. Did we not? Was our entire system was based on we defend more from the left and we attack more from the right. So even if they're in the same team, they weren't doing the same job.
Okay, so if that's the case, then if we attack more from the right, who was the main provider of assists from the right hand side at the time? Trent, right?
Trent.
So that if that's the case, then Mane should be getting fed on the plate because Trent's crossing to the other side.
We need to have a proper debate.
No, because the majority of Trent's balls used to be down the line. That was the way we used to play.
Wait. The majority of Trent's passes used to be down the line, not crosses into the box.
He used to play down the line to Mo more than he played across the field to Mane. You lot are Liverpool fans. Did Trent play more down the line passes to Salah or crossfield passes to Mane?
Crossfield passes to Mane.
Thank you.
No way. No way.
You know, Trent's only directly assisted Salah. Like, it's not even like 15 times. Like, did that?
You lot are gonna tell me you forget it. It's fine.
I'm just saying, like Trent's crossfield to Mane was a thing.
Trent's down the line pass to Salah was a trademark. That's how regular he used to do it.
No, but not as much as the diag.
Just because a goal never come from it doesn't mean it wasn't done more regularly.
I'm not even saying that. What I'm saying is the diag to Mane was a weapon that Trent.
That was the
nuke, bro. What
but the down the line pass was a trademark.
Yeah,
just because Salah never scored from it, don't mean it never happened more regular. But it's fine. It's fine.
No, but
just wait. Sorry, just to confirm. So when did Mane leave?
2021 season.
Okay.
No. 21, 20. I'm moving mad. 21, 22
He
season.
left in summer 22.
21, 22 season.
Trent assisted Mane directly 12 times in the time that we're at Liverpool up until 2022. Trent has assisted Salah 13 times in the whole time, and Salah's been there for how many more years?
But that doesn't have any. I'm talking about the ball he used to. If Salah doesn't score it, or Salah then passes the ball to somebody else, that doesn't take away the fact that we attack more.
No, we understand that
by him playing that.
But that's still quite telling.
Mane didn't score every chance he got.
No, the point I'm making is you can't determine whether he passed the ball to Mane more than
the
Salah
same age,
by looking at assists, because that isn't a way to measure that. Because if Salah doesn't score, or then Salah takes the ball and then Salah
what makes you think Mane scored every single? What makes you think Mane scored every?
What statistics can I use?
There wouldn't be a statistic unless we watched every single game and just counted every time it happened.
So I can't use any statistics for my arguments to back up anything.
No, I'm talking about me saying whether Trent played more passes down the line to Mo than he crossed it to Mane. The only way to know that would be to go back and watch every game. But from my memory of what I remember, our trademark was Trent gets the ball and he does that beautiful down the field pass to Mo. Whether Mo scores or then Mo does something else with it is beside the point. In our system, it was way more Trent passes to Salah than it was Trent passes to Mane. No one can't tell me that that's not the truth. I don't need someone to try and act like there's a fat chat or whatever. I watched every game we played. So if you look disagree, fine. But that is a trademark in our team. Salah down the line, Trent down the line to Salah. It was literally a trademark pass in our team.
But I won't even go
so
still, but
I feel like that crossfield pass from Trent though was a trademark.
It was the money. That was
it was the money.
I'm not even denying what you're saying, Jim. I just think what Trent used to do a lot though was that crossfield to Mane to open up the game. It was. I'm not saying, of course, he played the ball down to Salah. That's no denying that. Still does it now, but what I think I understand both sides, isn't it? Here's the thing. It's just about who you prefer as a footballer. It's however you both see the player. If you prefer Salah or you prefer Mane, they're both great players. Do you know what I mean? So
of course. And the point that Mons made was what I said at the beginning. What makes Salah better than all these players at the end of the day, from a professionalism point of view, is his consistency is unreal. It's alien-like. Only Ronaldo and Messi can match him. Because when you're talking about ability, I can take my bias out of it. I love Salah, but Salah isn't a better footballer than the Gareth Bales, the Henrys, the Hazards. He's not a better footballer than them, but his consistency technically makes him better than them. Because as a professional, they can't talk to him the way, you know what I mean? Salah's consistency is unreal. It's alien like.
I agree that he's not a better
that's the
footballer
point
than
I was
Henry, and I
making
agree
all the way
he's not
from
a
the
better
beginning.
He's a better
but as I
footballer
said,
than Bale.
also as time
footballer
goes
than
on, I think in the GOAT when you have the GOAT conversations, no GOAT doesn't have numbers for me.
They do, bro.
No. I'm talking about like in the Premier League. I'm not talking outside the Premier League. In the Premier League.
Oh, okay.
In the Premier League, the GOATs, when I say GOATs, I mean attackers as well, by the way. Attackers, like I know Ronaldinho. I'm talking about in the Premier League, there aren't a lot of GOATs that don't have numbers. A lot of them do have numbers in it in terms of attackers in it.
Yeah,
and they're known as GOATs because obviously they had the eye test. They ticked every box pretty much. Every box and everything. I just think that when someone is elite at something, it's often perceived that their other attributes are heavily watered down. So, for example, people say, "Oh, Salah just scores goals." I'm pretty sure scoring a goal is one of the hardest things to do in football. But because
didn't I say this the other day? He's just a GA merchant.
Yeah. Because goals and assists are the currency of football. But because of bums like Bruno Fernandes, the ability to score or to get an assist has been heavily watered down. I also think that players like Frank Lampard are underappreciated because he wasn't as good as Steven Gerrard. But just because he's not as good as a footballer as Steven Gerrard, that doesn't mean he couldn't ping a mad pass. That doesn't mean he could still carry the ball. That doesn't mean he couldn't make a tackle. Salah can do all these things. Salah can dribble. Salah can take on a player, especially before the shoulder injury. Salah has a ridiculous passing bag. Salah can do all of these things. You just can't do it as good as Hazard. That's okay though, because Hazard is like.
Do you want to hear another?
Hazard is like top 3 talent in like.
But do you know what else I'm not gonna? Do you know what? But do you know what else I'm not gonna accept when I actually think about it now, though? You know when you think about something, I will say this now. Salah is a better footballer, and I'm gonna stress this one more time: better footballer than Gareth Bale. People are forgetting what Gareth. Let me land on this one quickly, Monts. Yeah, I watched the Liga the whole time. Pretty much, Gareth Bale was there. Gareth Bale in tight spaces, he ain't doing nothing. He's not doing nothing. Gareth Bale needed space. Gareth Bale was, dare I say, you know how we say kick and run? Gareth Bale wasn't that shooting technique. Gareth Bale's better than Salah. There's no denying that. If we're talking about I have the needle passing, I'm gonna say Salah. If we're talking about maybe one-on-one
Salah's
finishing,
a better passer than Bale.
Yeah, if we're gonna talk about one-on-one finishing, then maybe you might even say Bale. But Bale for me was a better. Bale for me was a better athlete. I don't know why people think it's this.
Yeah, Bale was top. He was 99 percentile.
Because I want to say this. Yeah, I'm gonna say this for anybody that seems to try and like rub out Salah. You see the goal that Salah scored against Man City. Bale ain't scoring that goal. Yeah, if you watch the footwork,
but Matt, though, Bale's X factor is like. No,
I'm not saying that.
He's
but
like
look
X
at,
factor.
bro. Let me land. Hear what I'm gonna say though. The goal that Bale even scored against Barcelona, yeah, that everyone talks about. Even I'm not gonna get into the bicycle kick. We'll get onto that afterwards. Where he just kicks the ball. The man literally just kicks the ball and runs after it. I'm sorry. He burned out that defender.
Harry Six-Pack was African.
Come on, bro. Let's not do this. Don't get me wrong.
You can't only talk about those goals, though, Matt.
No,
Bale has got some crazy goals,
bro. What I'm saying is, Bale for me has different traits to Salah, right? But there's things that Salah can do that Bale just can't do. If we're talking about intricate dribbling, especially Salah in his I wouldn't say, but Salah 2-3 years ago,
he wasn't a
space. Bale needed space. Has Bale got better shooting technique? 1 billion %. I'm not gonna deny that. No matter if it's a set piece, whether Bale's running onto the ball, Bale's is better.
Salah needs space now. I think Salah needs space now. Like Salah was operating in mad.
But there's this thing that people think Bale was some flipping wing wizard.
No, do you know what it is? I think
it pisses me off though. Bale was cold, by the way.
No, but the thing with Bale though, what Bale has over Salah is that Bale wins you games no matter what the circumstance, what team. Salah can't.
That's what I was going to say. Bale had a slightly
Salah couldn't play for Wales and do what Bale did. It just Salah couldn't play for Wales. Salah couldn't play for Wales.
I think Bale had a slightly better X factor than
who's better, Wales or Egypt? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wales are still better.
That's what I thought. So what was
Egypt are better than Wales?
No, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry.
Salah wouldn't do what Bale did.
Wales were before Bale. Wales were rubbish, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Wales weren't great.
Can I say something?
Who else has Salah got to work with? Egypt.
Lord.
No, but it doesn't matter.
Man are saying Trezeguet from Aston Villa.
No,
come
just
on, what
because
we doing
it's not a name.
I think,
Egypt had
listen,
better football
NFL paid
Bale-
players like
Bale-
Ashley
yeah.
Williams and them boy.
Bale was definitely more clutch than Salah, but Salah has more. Salah has things that Bale didn't have that people
Did
don't.
you say
talk
Bale's
about.
more clutch than Salah?
Yes,
What?
Bale was more clutch than Salah. Yeah.
Oh, it's because of the Champions League thing, isn't it? The Champions League.
No,
thing.
no, bro.
It's the
Like,
Champions League thing.
clutch moments.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I've never seen Bale. I've never looked at Bale and thought he's won Real Madrid La Liga. I've looked at Salah and thought Salah's won Liverpool a Premier League.
No,
I've never looked at Bale.
Everyone says Mane wins, gets all our big goals.
Okay, I forgot that's the narrative in it. Mane's the only one that gets the big goals for Liverpool.
It's
I forgot. Yeah.
crazy.
That's the narrative.
That's
And
never
you know
going to be
that's
fully
my fucking
appreciated.
big
It's
That's
such
the
a
narrative, man.
It's such a shame he's never going to be fully appreciated.
Nah, and this is why.
Wait,
Our
no,
fan base
Carl,
don't
don't
appreciate
act
him.
like I'm not part of that.
No, I'm
I
not
am
saying you
more
are, but I'm
talented.
saying just genuinely, he's not going to be fully appreciated. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I know.
I
I know.
think
Cal,
people appreciate
I'm telling you, bro.
Like, it's actually one of the things that pisses me off the most.
I
about
just think the
like,
rivals
for me,
try to
Cal,
downplay.
No,
Bale-
our own fan base
Bale
don't rate
has-
Salah.
Bale has
Like,
more-
we're bringing up
Bale
other
has more
players to try and
well-defined
diminish
moments,
Salah and
innit?
say
I
things
just
like,
think
this
that's
person
the
was
thing,
better than Salah. When
No, it's just about having
don't think they were, bro.
conversation.
Since Salah's been at Liverpool Football Club, no one has been more clutch than that man. In fact, I'll go as far as say the only other person I've seen come in clutch more than Salah since I've been alive and watched Liverpool Football Club is Steven Gerrard. And even then, there's a debate to say maybe.
No.
Salah might be clutch.
It would be Suarez. It just wasn't over longevity.
No, it ain't. No, it's not.
You
Suarez
think
didn't
in the
score-
small
Suarez didn't
sample
score-
size we have Suarez, he wasn't more
Suarez didn't
clutch
score in
than
the
Drift,
Salah.
in the top six, what's Suarez's
Yeah.
record?
No. I don't. It's not good. I know. I already know what it is.
Oh, I know it stinks.
That's
It
what I
absolutely
mean. The
stinks.
revisionism is
The
crazy.
revisionism is crazy.
So what? So you can only be clutch against a top 6 team then?
No, but
No, but
But that's
that's
I-
matter.
you-
highest
You see
metric.
when we say clutch, yeah,
What
it
the
don't
fuck?
matter.
Guys,
You know,
guys,
wait,
guys,
wait,
I
wait.
understand
If
what
you
you're
score a
saying.
winning goal against Brentford,
Guys.
everyone will go, okay, well done. But if you score a winning goal in a final or a top team or a Champions League, people are going to give you more ratings for that because it's higher
I
opposition.
get what you're
That's
saying.
why. That's
One
why Didier
question.
Drogba is seen as a clutch player, although his Premier League overall record isn't that great. But you know what they call him, Mr. Clutch, because in the biggest moments, in the biggest games,
I'm going to ask a series of questions. I'm not going to say anything else. Who's our biggest rival?
Man United.
What's Man United?
Man
What's the
United,
nickname
right,
for Man United Stadium? By
Oh,
Liverpool.
Mo
Trafford.
Trafford. Mo
All
Trafford.
right, cool. I'll leave it there then.
But
not
Cal,
clutch, I
if
don't
you're
know
no,
what
but
it
if you're gonna do that, Cal, Mo never scored past Man United for 3 years.
It wasn't 3 years.
It was
2 years.
the first 3 seasons at Liverpool. He never scored past Man United. His first goal against Man United was the year we won the league.
the
Cal.
first 3 years.
That was his first ever goal past Man United.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Against
That Anfield goal that when we knew we were going to win the league, that was his first ever goal against Man United.
It wasn't.
So he never scored past Man United for 3 years.
So we're
That
gonna
was the only team,
Not
though,
3 years.
because
By the way,
in
it's not 3
his
years.
first season, most
That was
scored against-
1920 and he joined
even-
Liverpool in 16,
even-
17.
even-
3 years.
Bro,
He
bro,
didn't join in 16, 17.
I'm
He
trying to
joined in
get
17.
where you're going with this,
even-
though.
Fifty,
Even
when
if
we
you
look
waited
at-
3 years,
All
we
right,
could have got goal
17,
scorer.
2.5 years. Remember, Victor Wanyama goal, Salah scores that crazy goal against Tottenham. When we lost 4-1 and got battered, the Lovren disaster class, Salah actually scored the one goal from the ridiculous Henderson pass that day. Salah in that first season was bagging against top 6. He bagged against Man City.
Roma.
No, I was just talking about the Man United example.
Oh, okay,
Of course he bangs in top 6. Mo's got the most goals against top 6 sides. I get that. But I don't think clutch can only be put into for me personally, in the 3 years we had Suarez, I think he can be called more clutch. We've got a bigger sample size of Salah. That's all.
Suarez
in
had
that
more,
3 years,
Suarez had more wow moments. He had more wow moments.
Yeah,
he
more
weren't
wow
more
moments.
clutch.
No, he just had more clutch. Like
Bale had more wow moments than Salah though. Bale's wow bag is Bale's wow bag is deep. Like it is deep. It's very
Who do you think carried us 17, 18? Who do you think carried us?
Salah.
In 17, 18.
Salah.
Yeah.
Salah, that's
Salah.
not even a question.
Salah. From the second he walked in.
Yeah.
From the day he stepped foot at Melwood, he said, "This is me."
The thing is, I wouldn't go as far as to say carry because I think Bobby and Mane 100% was banging.
Okay,
out
so
that
what about
year, but
Sterling
obviously
and
he got
Sturridge
the
then?
best out of them.
Sterling and Sturridge for Suarez. You said Suarez carried us. Sterling and Sturridge. Coutinho as well.
No, I think Bobby got like 27 goals that year.
Sturridge scored in Sturridge scored in 8 Premier League games in a row, and Suarez, and including ones where Suarez wasn't there.
Yeah.
The revisionism on Salah.
He just said Suarez weren't there. You're missing that part.
Nuts.
That's the
for 5 of the games. 5 of them. For 5 of them.
Suarez weren't there. Suarez is doing his thing.
Look, I'm not gonna. If you lot think that's the case, maybe you are right. Maybe Salah is more clutch than Suarez.
No, I just listen, man. It is what it is. Listen, I don't really listen. Salah, Mane, they were both brilliant. For me, I prefer Salah. Drifty, you prefer Mane. If you prefer, innit? I think it's as simple as that. I think that debate is probably for another show because I was ready to end the show about 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's okay. You know, when Cal said everything. It just gave me flashbacks.
That changed everything.
It gave me flashbacks of Spider-Man 3 when obviously Spider-Man runs into Flint Marko, Sandman. Who knows you don't know who that is, that's Sandman. And obviously Sandman in the movie killed Uncle Ben. And he goes, "Oh, remember Uncle Ben? The old man you shot in cold blood?" And he's like, "You know, what is it to you?" And he goes, "Everything." And he just it fucking smokes him. So that's that. Matt's laughing because if you've seen Spider-Man 3, yeah, you'll know exactly what scene I'm talking about, innit? But you lot, I know it's De Niro. I know you lot want more. It's 3 a.m. I've got a headache and I've got a bag of super chats to get through.
School run in the morning.
Carl, you weren't thinking about school run when Drifty said Mane runs more than Salah. You weren't thinking about no school run then.
No, I can't let things like that lie.
Man said, "Let me get the laptop. It's game."
You still can't measure intensity. I'm sorry, you can't measure intensity.
Hey, man went and grabbed the lappy blood.
Because you know what I am. What? No, but you know what, Matt, Carl, what you've done though is you've opened up an interesting conversation because I'm wondering now how many miles did Fabinho run? How many miles did Hendo? I'm very interested to go back and actually have a look at this then and have a look and let's see. Because what if Salah ran as many miles as Hendo and Flacco? Then what excuse do we give Flacco for falling off?
The man just couldn't handle it.
We're gonna save that for the next episode of Copish. Shout out